to Set Your Sights on the world's largest shooting, hunting, and outdoor trade show. This is SHOT Show 2019.
Hi, I'm David Lombardo.
And I'm Rachel Kopchak, and this is SHOT Show TV.
And we're here at Industry Day at the range.
Let's take a look at some of the latest ammunition, firearms, and accessories making their debut. Let's take a shot.
Ruger's got a new product out. Tell us a little bit about it.
We've got several new products, but one of the big introductions is our custom shop, and we've got two guns out of that. We've got a 1022 billet receiver, and we've got a brand new 1911 style pistol out of the custom shop that I helped work with Ruger. It's a signature gun of mine, the Koenig pistol.
I'm here with Bart. He is the owner of Brenton. So tell us, what do you have new here at Industry Day at the range?
Well, we have hunting rifles. These are premium hunting rifles based on the AR-15 platform. These are what we refer to as hunt spec. We've totally left the whole mil spec world. It just doesn't provide what we as hunters need.
We're here with Ronnie Vardy of Sensight, and you have created a new digital sighting system that I find very interesting. Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, it's the first sight in the market that have no eye relief distance. And that allowing you to engage the target much faster and much easier without any fatigue.
I'm here with Sean, who's with Winchester Ammunition. You have a new law enforcement ammunition out here at Industry Day at the range. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so this is in our law enforcement catalog. It's called Ranger 1 under the Ranger sub-brand. You know, law enforcement knows the T-Series and they know our bonded rounds. Well, this is an improvement and fills a little bit of a different segment. It's a bonded jacketed hollow point that has a polymer insert. It's a proprietary rigid insert that prevents the jacketed hollow point from being clogged with material.
And that's just a preview of what's in store for SHOT Show 2019.
That's right. We are gearing up for a very busy and productive week. Make sure to watch all of the must-see moments on SHOT Show TV. We'll be right back.
Currently, no matter how I store my handgun, fast access with proper orientation is a problem. Introducing the Abdo Presenter. Accommodating most handguns, Abdo Presenter addresses pistol storage and fast access in a unique patent-pending package. My Abdo lifts my handgun into my hand in the proper orientation. Also available, the Robo Abdo, which uses my Bluetooth-enabled smartphone for identity while being the first self-aware, self-contained smart handgun storage system with GPS tracking and text messaging for status and alarms. The Abdo series. Fast, ready, smart, and safe.
Does the shooter understand the course of fire? Yes. Is the shooter ready? Yes. Stand by. All clear.
Out here, keeping your focus is a tall order. But where others see low light, we see opportunity. And the new family of optical designs from Bushnell will help you seize it. Optimized for superior resolution and clarity in low light and our patented exo barrier on every lens, you can now overcome the elements and focus on what matters. See the full line at bushnell.com.
Welcome back to SHOT Show TV. We're here at the Sands Expo and Convention Center in Las Vegas, where workers are giving their all to get the floor up and running. The total exhibit space this year is more than 692,000 net square feet, equivalent to nearly 16 acres. Think of it this way. It's larger than the area covered by the New Orleans Superdome, the base of the Great Pyramid of Giza, or England's Windsor Castle. The show floor opens at 8:30 and closes at 5:30 p.m.
This is the 41st annual SHOT Show, and each year it gets bigger and, of course, better. Here to talk all about this is Chris Dolnak, who is the Senior Vice President and Chief Marketing Officer of NSSF. Chris, this is an amazing year already so far. You can feel the excitement. So what can we expect new this year?
Well, we start off with, our supplier showcase has been extended to 2 days up on level 5. So that brings in 525 or so OEM suppliers to the industry here for 2 days only. And then on Wednesday, same location on level 5, we have the new pop-up preview. There'll be 250 brand new exhibitors right off the wait list that will be there for a 1 day only. So think of it like as a pop-up stand in a shopping mall, but it's a 1 day only event on Wednesday where we'll have 250 brand new exhibitors on there. So when you take everything into consideration, we've gone from 1,600 exhibitors to 2,500. Over the last 3 years. A lot more vendors, a lot more suppliers, a lot more new products to be discovered this year.
There are a lot of more new products to see this year for people to make sure they check it out. Now let's talk a little bit about next year, 2020. There's going to be some big changes, right? What can you tell us about that?
Well, we'll be moving the Supplier Showcase to the brand new MGM Conference Center. Right down the road here on Koval Avenue. So we'll be expanding Supplier Showcase, provide more opportunities for industry manufacturers to be able to work with suppliers, as well as we'll be marketing it to other industries that also purchase those services, such as aerospace, automotive, and medical. So it'll be its own standalone event for 2020.
And what else, Chris, do you have to say to the SHOT Show TV audience here and about their experience this year?
Well, first and foremost, I'd just like to say on behalf of NSSF, thank you for your continued support of NSSF and the SHOT Show. And second, that if there's anything that we can do to help your on-site experience be better and more valuable to you, please let us know. You can do it on social media channels, Twitter, Facebook. You can stop by the NSSF member booth, stop by the press room, or stop by the show office on level 1, because we really do care what you think.
Yes, and we thank you for your time. Enjoy Las Vegas and enjoy the amazing SHOT Show experience. Thanks, Chris.
Thanks, Rachel.
This is SHOT Show TV.
Safety and security is always a top priority at SHOT Show. If you see something, say something. That's the message SHOT Show wants you to share. You'll see security all over the exhibit floor and around meeting rooms.
If you see something, just text to Century Security at the number below on your screen, and someone will be there immediately to look into it.
And remember to check your bags for prohibited material before heading back to the airport. We'll be right back.
Between 2002 2004, the year that I found gators. Once I got them and put them on and jumped with them, I don't think I've ever jumped wearing another pair of glasses in that time.
EAA is extremely proud to bring Gerson firearms to the USA. Our testing proves that Gerson makes some of the best semi-auto pistols and shotguns in the world today, and we back them with a limited lifetime warranty. If you have trouble using iron sights as you get older, EAA Gerson pistols with integral red dot carry optics will give you a modern solution for your older eyes for under $450. For a 12-gauge semi-auto shotgun that will eat 3.5-inch, 3-inch, or 2 3/4-inch, try the EAA Gerson MC312 for under $399. EAA Gerson, a hard team to beat.
You are conservationists, craftsmen, students, mothers and fathers, sons and daughters, and champions of the American way. Hunters are a lot of things, and now we're asking you to become one more. Mentors, to welcome new hunters into the fold. The Plus One movement is a mission to do exactly that. If just 1 out of 3 hunters add 1 new person to our ranks, decline in participation would be a thing of the past. We're asking you to be the one. For all the ways hunting has enriched your life, step up, sign up, and take a friend, a coworker, and anyone who's never been. One hunt can be all it takes to change someone's life forever. And what you'll get out of it will be just as rewarding. Visit letsgohunting.org and get started today. The future of our sport depends on it.
It's a dedicated 2-day event at SHOT Show connecting manufacturers and suppliers. This is the Supplier Showcase.
Supplier Showcase, 5th floor.
Backed by popular demand, the Supplier Showcase is bringing together more than 500 material and service suppliers with shooting, hunting, and outdoor manufacturers.
I came to the show last year looking for people. That's what I was here on this floor. I was looking for the right supplier that can make my gun because I was at a stall. And then I literally found my manufacturer here last year, and in 1 year, we were turning this out. But not only did I find the manufacturer, I found my box maker, my plastics guy, my optics guy, all here on this show.
It's a great way to strengthen your supply chain, cut costs, and find the best materials.
There's been great sources, great resources for fabrications, trims. It's really nice to be able to do it all under one roof.
I think face-to-face is wonderful. Sometimes over the phone you just can't quite get there. With face-to-face, they are so willing to help. It's wonderful.
The Supplier Showcase is a win-win for those who use or produce tools, machinery, plastics, metal extrusions, fabrics, OE materials, fabrication, logistics, software, and more.
This is our 2nd year here at SHOT Show Supplier Showcase. The number of leads we've gotten is amazing. Our business is growing. The community here is the right community. So we're getting the buyers, we're getting interest, we're getting leads. It's really well worth the time, effort, and energy for LightPath Technologies to come here. We're getting payoff, real good bang for our buck.
Get ready to meet face-to-face and do business. Just head up to the 5th floor to check it out. It's open Tuesday from 8:30 to 5:30 p.m. And be part of the Supplier Showcase expansion in 2020. Just fill out the interest form at shotshow.org/Supplier Showcase.
Hit.
Wounded veterans are getting a chance to participate in hunting and shooting sports thanks to a charity golf tournament held during Shot Week. The National Shooting Sports Foundation teamed up with the Honored American Veterans of Field for this annual charity golf tournament. Here at Bears Best Las Vegas, industry leaders came together for a friendly competition on the green, all in support of a good cause.
It'll help us do more for disabled veterans and their families. We do hunts where we give them a bunch of prizes and shoot a bunch of real interesting guns.
In the world of semi-auto handgun competition, Tanfolio is the name winners use. Tanfolio pistols have won just about every major semi-auto handgun competition in the world at one time or another. One of the top competitors in the world summed it up best. He shoots better with his Witness by Tanfolio. Choose your caliber from 10mm to 22 long rifle. Choose your configuration from open to stock, and then choose the competition. And there is a Witness by Tanfolio that will do the job. Tanfolio, EAA, Witness, the winner's choice.
This is the Longshot Target Camera. It lets you see your shot without leaving your spot. Longshot is the only true long-range camera system. Others claim that they can go the distance between the target and the screen, but they don't live up to that claim. Only Longshot, with its Go the Distance Link technology, truly delivers the promised connectivity of 2 miles depending on the model. Longshot also shows a very sharp, clean, higher resolution on-screen image, which makes it far easier to locate your last bullet hole, especially on a black target. Longshot's Blinker Shot Locator feature alternates a before and after shot image of your target appearing like a blinking action so the last shot becomes immediately obvious. You'll see your shot without leaving your spot. We guarantee it. Longshot.
Attendees are kicking off Shot Week with a head start on learning best practices for retail businesses and range operations thanks to Shot University. It wouldn't be possible without the support of these great sponsors. During this session, shooting range owners and range operators looking for a proven way to get first-time shooters to their facilities should look no further than NSSF's First Shots program. First Shots can enhance your community outreach efforts and recruitment of new customers to your range. Here are some best practices attendees are walking away with.
One of the things I really liked that John Gonsalves said was don't show up in tactical gear. It's just intimidating, particularly for a female audience. He mentioned humor. It's absolutely central to your instruction. If people have fun and enjoy what they're doing, particularly their first encounter, you're doing two things. You're bringing them back to your range, but more importantly, you're serving the interests of our country.
Those who have existing beginner shooting programs, it's an easy transition, and then you get the support of all those companies and the NSSF, and it costs you this much.
As a member range, you have access to this program and all the resources and services that we provide to it. So we're going to outfit you with your eye and ear protection, the ammunition, targets. We even have co-op dollars up to $3,000 annually that ranges can use to help market and advertise their events.
Meanwhile, up-and-coming managers, presidents, and CEOs are taking advantage of the Executive Management Seminar. During this session, a retired member of the U.S. Army Special Forces shared his lessons from the battlefield. When it comes to leadership and building your A-team, you want it to be dynamic and resilient.
First, you need core values, and you've got to stick to them. You need a code in your life, both on duty and off duty. You can't pretend that you're two different people. decide what you believe in and follow it, because when you're tested, your resolve and your commitment will fail if you haven't firmly established what your beliefs are.
Thanks for watching SHOT Show TV.
You can catch us on the SHOT Show mobile app, on the shuttle buses, and in your hotel room. Here's a look at the channel lineup. Thanks for watching.
When the light isn't ideal, your optics need to be. And if the elements threaten, you'll be ready. Armed with exo-barrier lens coating and designed to maximize low-light performance, Bushnell's new family of optics have been engineered to take on anything that gets between you and the reason you're out here. See the full line at bushnell.com.
There's been a significant uptick in burglaries and robberies nationwide. Since 2013, there's been a 70% increase in FFL burglaries.
We got a call that the alarm had tripped, and we actually had a burglar come through the ceiling right over there in the store. Fortunately, they were found later on. It's quite an eye-opener as to what can happen at any given point. Therefore, security is utmost importance.
We launched the Operation Secure Store initiative as a collaborative partnership effort between ATF and the National Shooting Sports Foundation. The basic mission of Operation Secure Store is to raise awareness among federally licensed firearms retailers that they need to up their game, if you will, to try to reduce the likelihood that they will become a target or a victim of a burglary. There is no one-size-fits-all, and so there can be many, many things that they can do.
The history of Ace Sporting Goods goes back a long way, actually 70 years, when my father and uncle founded the store.
We're actually in the middle of a transition from my father to me. You know, Operation Secure Store just sounded like a great idea. My father's been doing this for a long time, I have, and none of us have a background in security.
One thing that you've already done well here is position your gun safe displays at the front of your store, in front of your windows. You guys are adding another layer of security against a stolen vehicle being used to smash through the front of your store. My role as a security consultant for the NSSF is to meet with our members wherever they need to around the country to help them figure out for their facility how they can improve the security to prevent burglaries from occurring.
We had a lot of good things instituted here already. He solidified that, saying, hey, we like some of the things you're doing, that made some major suggestions for us that we took him up on. After talking with him, we invested and actually redid our whole windows here and did the laminated glass.
We want to make sure that firearms are only in the hands of people that should have them and the proper legal customers who frequent our store.
With the increase in FFL burglaries, there's also been an increase in ATF's response to these burglaries. We also partner with NSSF anytime that there is an FFL burglary to put out a reward information. They'll match whatever ATF puts out for information leading to the arrest of individuals involved in the FFL burglary.
If guns are not being stolen and hitting the street and being misused by criminals, I think we can all agree that's a good thing. This is an initiative that can have a real impact on the issue. We're very proud of our partnership.
I am one of the most fortunate individuals to have my son working, and it's made us closer.
It's his baby. You know, you've done this, and my goal is to continue it on and to grow it. This is our business, and we need to protect it as well. The value of Operation Secure Store helps us stay up to date with some of the best security practices that are out there. It gives you some peace of mind.